toys. Okay, I got that over here. I was ready. Whoopsie, whoop.
Whoa, still can't handle them here. We have a goodie bag. I'm gonna take that. And then you can show everybody our gift. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, I don't have any bags or anything with me. Oops, so you better hurry up, dear.
This woman's gonna be the death of me one of these days. Let's see. We were given this gift by, I believe, Jess's mom and aunt. Said I would spend 9 lives with you. Oh, for this ham too.
So our wedding shower was canceled due to COVID. So we got to open that today with a card that came in the mail. I'm not sure where we're gonna hang it yet. Seriously? Oh no, there's diarrhea that was flying. Oh, that's not. Uh-oh. Do you want to inspect this? This looks like a tail.
Smush it with it.
No, look it. Oh my God, do you see what they're both doing?
Yeah, they're peeing. You know where my gloves are? Gloves? I ain't doing this with my bare hands.
No, I think in the middle drawer. No, top drawer maybe? I saw some recently. Oh yeah, there's definitely a... Come on in, Penny. You want to come in? Because I don't want to deal with you scratching out the door. Come on. I think there's... Let me go get some in the kitchen. I think there's some in the kitchen. Is there?
No, I don't see any.
Chris, do you know where the gloves are? The gloves?
The latex gloves?
No. I mean, there's some I just saw recently. Could you look in the drawer in the kitchen, where the Ziplocs are? Oh, it's in the bathroom.
Jill's mom texted Lance saying that she saw me on Como News last night.
What?
First I heard of it.
Get out. Well, we gotta find that clip then on Como. Okay. Let me go figure this out. I'll take the boys for a little spin. You hold on to him. Penny wants to come in.
I'm supposed to hold on to you. Oh yeah, I have another mission to do too. Are you getting overstimulated? Oh, he knows there's treats in there. Where'd it go?
Come in. And he's going out.
You're not even trying anymore.
I'm sorry, but you all see what I have in my hands? How am I gonna try?
You went like, ooh. The kitty went this way, her legs went this way. Hit the button for the tuxedo, Chris.
My hands were full.
Your legs were not.
I'm not. So someone asked, where did Mom and Carol get this? I guess they got it on Facebook. They saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw some ads for that.
It's much bigger, but it's from here. I'll put the tag.
No, read it.
No, I'm not gonna read it. Real, what is it? Street? Steel, Real Steel Center.com.
Looks like it's laser cut.
Looks like we already got white stuff on it.
Oh, this is not poop.
Okay.
Speaking of poop.
I'll give it to you. I'll do it here.
Are you gonna do this?
No.
The
I'm
squishy
gonna,
squishy?
No, here. You want to look in this too? So when I went out into the kitchen, Twix saw his brother and you on TV, and he was like, "What?"
Yeah, it's all. Yep, that looks a lot like digested liver.
Is it?
Yep, see that?
Still not that much though. Ugh. Do you want to try this one?
You should foster, they said. It'll be glamorous, they said.
Why are you finding it?
Yep, nothing but crap in this one.
Wants to run around. No, what? Put it into the bag!
Oh, there's no way you get covered in litter.
No, I'm scooping. Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's better.
We're right here. We're gonna have to let him run around after this.
Well, you have to clear out the floor, though.
Yeah, Penny, he was just right there with Penny. And they both peed. Same, oh, here, oh, we got a poop coming.
Here's the plate.
I don't need the poop.
You need to throw the plate in that baggie.
Ooh, we got a good one. Good job, buddy. Thanks for pooping while we're here. I think he knows that it's gonna get scooped so it doesn't stink. What a good boy.
These can go in there, baby.
Oh, they were perfectly solid. Okay, hopefully the litter box is done. So you gonna help me out? Or do you want me to just let him run?
Oh.
Let him run free!
Oh, that's not what I said.
See, the reason why Zuko gets out more is because Twix doesn't have the opportunity.
Ooh, that's ripe.
Okay, coming in.
Oh, wait.
Oh, he wants to go.
Of course he wants to go.
We've already guest started. See, you guys gonna be nice to the girl? This, okay. Somewhat ready. Let's get out their energy. Well, let's put the gloves away. Because I don't want them to.
Watch your feet.
What?
Watch your feet.
On the phone?
Yeah. Look at that face.
Yes, I saw him. When I was outside, Penny was, so we have a monitor in the kitchen on the island that has these guys. And Penny's been spending most of her day today watching. She really desperately wants to be friends.
There's no room in there.
Oh, he's got 35 minutes to a golden paw. Yeah, a couple more. Sports. Okay, so we have to look up local man fosters kittens.
I know it was on the news in the past. They must be re-airing some stuff. Reruns.
Okay, what's going on, buddy? Okay, so I don't get a chance to look at the chat most of the day because I'm usually working. But I know that there's probably things that I feel like we might be missing throughout the day. So I wonder if there's if we're not answering people's questions, I wonder if there's a way to get that so that we can answer it the next time, usually around this time that we'd be in the room. A couple questions that I saw today, and I know I owe a response to Margie, but everyone wants to know what kind of food we're feeding them. So we brought some in, and Zuko's gonna help.
Hi, Zero. One of my last fosters from the Five Guys is watching. Hi.
Hello. Okay, so in the mornings we give this BFF lots of luck, and it's duck and tuna. So Ruthie, my contentious love cat, is allergic to chicken, and so we try not to have any chicken in the house. Uh-oh. Good job. Good job, buddy. Yeah, I'm very proud of you. So, this is the morning feeding. Lots of luck from BFF. And then this is B's favorite food. We do this in the evenings, and this is a Mac and Jack by Wauva. And this is a fan fave of everybody's. So those are the two cans that we give them. And then for dry food, we give them, again, this is all based on Ruthie because she's, the queen of the house. Because she has chicken allergies, we don't give chicken. And so we use green pea and duck formula. And there's probably better, this is Natural Balance, there's probably better brands out there. And vets will always tell you this still has a little bit of chicken in it, but this is what we found works for our house. My vet, most vets will say, well, if she's allergic to chicken, she should be on the hypoallergenic food. Whoa! Can have a snack. Look at Penny. I love you. Penny's watching the TV. She's like, are there birdies coming on? Pen, do you want a snack?
I'm downloading updates. It's the same brand as in the living room, and it took an hour and a half of updates. Downloading, downloading.
So we're not gonna get them.
There's like 4 updates, and each one was quicker than the previous one, but the first one was like an hour.
Okay.
So it would take a few minutes. Well, the bar is moving kind of fast.
Put this away as much as they don't want to. This is...
Twix has no paw prints today, though he has a half hour to go. And knowing this lady right here.
Oh, please. It's not my fault. They're fast little buggers. Any other questions on the Food.
Yeah, we get the food from Chewy, and we get like a few dollars discount because we order in bulk and use their auto ship. But it's still what, like $1.50 a can?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on where you go. I usually have gotten it All the Best or Mud Bay, so you can check those out. Ruthie, and then just so you all know that Ruthie does get the wet food duck and pea.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Dora at Tiny Kittens. Well, they seem to take turns being the first one to go to the auto feeder. Earlier, I think he just like, I'm gonna nap when the thing went off.
Yeah, and then he went and got it later. Last week it was Zuko that was eating all of it, and then Twix was out. So
Yeah, Zuko slept through the first feeding.
let's see, we haven't gotten it up yet. It's up doing updates. So she asked, "What does it look like on the new monitor? Is it easy to read?" Is that a question about this or another question? And
Feels like it's a bit high because I'm sitting down here. But
it's uploading right now. Updating, sorry. Yes.
Well, halfway down, downloading.
So, David said, "Is Penny a fan? Penny is a fan of the stream too." Actually, I've seen all of our cats except for Trillian looking at it and Dorian. But
So to pose a counter argument, Penny's a fan of the news and anything commercials, and if it's on the TV and moving, she's a fan.
Penny does like the TV. But Eddie, I have seen him watch these guys for like an hour. And then Libby was watching quite a bit this morning. And Ruthie will actually paw at the TV when she sees them moving around. And Nakia, same thing, yesterday was watching. And B will watch. So the house is a fan.
Whoa! That was a complete flip.
It was like back bending. Are you alright? He's like, "Oh, I gotta catch my breath." Do you think he lost his breath?
No, he's breathing.
Well, I know, but
I think he's just tired a little bit, yeah. Oh, there he goes.
And so the last thing I want to show you guys, we've been toying around with different.
Here, it's about to happen.
Was it gonna get it? Oh.
He landed a little rough on the back end.
So I think I'm gonna try to stick with these Instinct Raw for treats for them. It's the same thing I used for Ruthie, and this morning they did really well with them. Oh, thank you. He's trying to help open them. So I'll show you what they look like in a minute, but I'm going to break them up into fourths and give them little tiny pieces at a time. Oh. Should we be concerned back here? There you go. What else, dear, is on there? So I had an epic fail of trying to make cookies tonight, and then John came in and for the rescue and remade them for me. So thank you, dear.
Should we explain?
Sure.
It was a simple mistake. It was
Tail's missing, dear. That's from
Yeah.
earlier today.
the instructions has 2 cups of flour, then 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda.
Wait, how much flour? 2 cups?
2 cups.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
And she kind of. Uh-oh. It just, well, it might have reset itself. I gotta watch it first.
Is ready?
Boonk. Okay, let me see if it's live. Everybody's like, quick, switch to cam too.
Oh my god, they totally ate the... He cannot be trusted with anything.
Yeah, it's live.
Oh, here. You can't be trusted with anything, buddy. Not a thing. I had a cat for 17 years that could not. I couldn't leave paper around.
You know how camera mounts will turn 90 degrees? That's what happened.
He landed on it.
I forced a black screen while it reset.
So I think Twix is definitely going to be one of those cats that you can't leave anything out. You're going to be trouble.
How many calls for that?
Oh.
0 because he stayed inside.
He didn't stick the landing either.
Mm.
Okay, so basically I put in too much baking soda.
Yeah, like 1 1/4 cups.
Instead of a teaspoon. And I kept tasting it, and I'm like, gosh, this doesn't taste good at all. I'm like, something's not right. And then I went back through all my ingredients. So John was had got a call for work, and I was by myself in the kitchen, which is never good. You're okay. So that was a waste. But in the end, we'll have good cookies tomorrow.
Yep.
And they're gonna have M&Ms in them. Oh, you have 3 that are naughty chewers, Ghosty? Ugh.
Yeah.
One was enough.
How do you recover from that? Well, since you used 16 times too much baking soda, we could like double up on all the ingredients by 16 and have a huge batch of cookies.
I think they're trying to go after it.
No, we didn't do the salt sugar thing.
What's that?
We mix the salt and sugar. She's about ready to lay him a paw.
I don't know about that. I've been watching them trying not to. Good job, Penny.
Yeah.
Oh, the Penny tongue out. The Charlie's out.
Baking soda is on short supply. It's hard. It's easier to find toilet paper than it is to find baking soda.
And I just wasted a ton of it.
So I did learn that you can use baking powder instead of baking soda, but you have to triple up on it. Fortunately, we didn't have to do that. You know.
Oh my god.
Pro tip, cornstarch and powdered sugar look the same.
Do you want to put your pot pants or
I do.
you can put them up? Yeah.
I think he's trying to play.
I think so too, but we'll work it out.
He's like, he goes from, I'm looking at you, and then I'm like, boom, right here. And by the way, don't get pissed when I do that.
It's kind of a B move.
Okay. It completed the first update. Now it's checking to see if there's another update. And it's downloading an update.
Guess we could have done that.
They sell baking soda in a huge bag at Costco. Not saying mention being out, but from what I hear, there's always a long line at Costco just to get in.
I think next we should try doing the baking banana.
Banana bread?
Yeah, because it's a recipe on the behind the flour bag.
I'm good with that.
We'll add it to our hundreds of other projects that need to get done. I'm preparing the treats. So they look like this, if you haven't seen it before. Just a freeze-dried rabbit.
Yeah, this update's going faster, like the last time. I found the bag. What?
I was like, is he growling?
No.
So we have confirmed with 100% that these two are bonded and will get adopted together.
Beep Beep said, maybe, just maybe, my mom had Tupperware containers of both and they were unlabeled.
Oh no!
Note the past tense here, they are now in fact labeled.
Oh look, dear, it's ready.
Okay, which room is your Vizio TV located in? Family room, living room, master, bedroom, game room,
No kid room?
kitchen, den, office, guest room, well, that qualifies, dining room, front room, great room, playroom, that works too, bonus room, rec room,
Oh, what's over here? Is that...
sunroom, study, loft, lounge.
Okay, so I saw today that people were also asking on chat why to click or train. And so I think John and I came up with hopefully a good explanation. So what did we say? It's about creating a language with your pet. So you're bonding and creating a language with them. And it's a bargaining, right? Bargaining tool.
Yeah.
So you're bargaining something you want, and they want the treats, and you're creating a communication.
Yeah. There's a specific action you want the cat to do at a specific time, and you're bartering with them to perform that action, not trade.
Mm-hmm. And so they can be used for all cats. Helps when they're super food motivated, but it also helps to like keep them stimulated mentally and tire them out. And it's good for aggressive cats as well. So that's, I think, going to be our best definition. And I think John is going to put it on the page as well. So let's see why John's doing that.
You see, like things like you can work on, for example, is places where you want the cat to go to a specific spot in order to get a treat.
Up.
And that you can use that particular spot to get them
Up.
out of your hair.
Up.
There's so many terms and conditions.
Up.
And pay attention that Vizio doesn't have all the same
come on,
apps.
Twix.
Doesn't have an app store, but it has YouTube.
Twix. Up. Good job. Up. 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 Nice, he's starting to use his paw. Up. Oh my god, they're so cute. Up.
Joanne Wild says, my parents were married during the Depression. One night my dad was making fried chicken for dinner for mom and coated the chicken and then started frying. Powdered sugar looks like flour. It doesn't cook the thing.
Up. Touch. Touch. Up. Touch. Up. Up. Oh, wait here, honey.
they make an association with one easy move, then you can start going on to harder moves like high five and spin around, kisses.
Okay, last one. Up.
What are all the things that Ruthie can do?
There you go. Let's see. Ruthie can do high five. She can do look pretty, which is standing up on her back legs and both front paws up. She gives me nose kisses. She sits, so she sits on command. So I do the same as a dog. I do the hand up and she sits. And she does spin in place. Yeah, I think that's about it. So kisses, high fives, look pretty. Did you see what happened this morning?
Mm-mm.
I tried to get her in here to do it. And she was like, she sat for me, and then she spit out the treat, and then she was just like, I have other things to do, and walked away. And she would not perform at all.
Spat out the treat?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I got it connected to the, actually, I should connect it to TCR stuff.
Well, it already is. It's under subscription.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Penny. If you guys can see on cam too, she sees the TV moving. Oh, put the squirrels on, dear. Penny, if you can see Penny on cam too, you can see Penny's TV watching skills. And you can see her head tilt. Do you see how cute she is? What does she look like on cam too? It's snowing there, Penny. Uh-oh, here she goes. Oh, it's cam 2 work.
It sometimes doesn't always show cam 2. Oh, there it is live. 6 watching. Yep. They may be watching on the main event. See?
Yeah, she's so cute. If you can see her, her head's totally tilted. Oh.
It's snowing on the TV and there's a squirrel eating from it.
She loves the TV.
And sorry, kiddo.
Oh wait, I want to see what she does. Oh, the blue jay there. Oh wait, he's seeing it. Look, he sees it. Oh, they both see it. Uh-oh, Penny, you better be careful.
Just search YouTube for cat TV or videos for cats.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this.
They can't see it. Not even close.
So
Actually,
I'll take a picture.
I can stream from my phone.
Yeah.
Give me a moment, guys.
Okay, I'll show you a picture of what it's doing right now. What they're doing right now. Oh, cutie! Can you see that? That's the picture, and then John's gonna go live. Oh, fun. Oh, now Zuko sees it.
Okay, just waiting for it to connect.
Penny's like, excuse you.
There we go.
Could they see my picture?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see Penny on the floor? Dear? Show Penny. Penny kind of felt a little too crowded, so she left.
Penny's trying to creep up. It kind of looks like bee watching from the back.
It does. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god, he can totally reach it, and it's crooked. Did you notice the TV's crooked?
Yeah, it's always crooked. Like, back up. He just wants to sniff you.
She's like, I don't trust him.
He's actually trying to be friends, but she remembers.
He was posturing a little bit.
Yeah.
Penny is obsessed with the TV. Stiff the butt. Good job. Penny's like, I just want to watch TV.
There's a, if you go to Birdwatching HQ, they have a channel, or they have a video of a live stream of their bird feeders.
What kind of bird is that?
That's a squirrel.
What kind of squirrel is that, Red? He's gonna hurt his neck. Woo.
Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the main cam.
Do I need glasses? I just, yeah, menopause, you know, you forget certain words.
This is kind of neat. I'm gonna switch back to the remote cam.
Penny's still watching. What was kind of cool? What were you saying?
The way it was capturing. Oh, okay, that looks a lot different here. What I saw when I was doing it was a lot slower.
What?
The ceiling fan actually showed it at a slower speed. Kind of like when you watch a helicopter in air sometimes on. It just shows you see the blade going slowly, though you know it's not going that slow.
Got it. It wasn't a helicopter bird.
No, it was the ceiling fan.
Doing so good, Penny. She's like, I really want to be friends.
Okay.
Oh, it's Zuko's finally realized. That's a squirrel.
You know, there was an entirely different reason why we brought the TV.
No, this was part of the reason. For sure, part of the reason.
Oh, that actually was a live cam in Europe.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Who's that, Penny? Penny's still watching TV with the... What is he chewing? Is he chewing on anything over there? It looks like you're talking to...
You're playing with the water bottle in your clicker. Oh, it's right here. I think it's going to be kind of small.
What? Oh, I don't know. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Somebody say something. course, by the time I actually hear that, somebody already said something because that was 30 seconds ago. See, Katie K just said, think so.
Think so.
Yeah, I'll need glasses for that. About strobing. I can kind of read it, but it's a little hard.
Oh, now we're back there corner. We can watch TV. See them watching TV. Oh, why do you have a...
I can kind of read that.
How about this, dear?
Where's the trusty soap dish? There is no soap dish anymore.
There you... Oh, that's right. I remember that soap dish. It used to drive me nuts. And I had never even been in the room.
It's very handy though. It's very versatile.
Can you see it now?
Oh, you moved it this way and I moved back this way.
Why?
Because I wanted to stretch my
They
leg out.
can watch us watching them watching TV. Exactly.
You stole your clicker. It's all the way over here now.
I'm not sure if he's an exotic breed. So someone says Zuko. Yes, right. Valerie wants to know if Zuko's head, their head shapes, both of their head shapes are kind of pointed. I'm not quite sure.
If we put like a 47-inch TV up there, the text would be big enough. She's like, no.
Here, boys, you want another?
Downstairs TV will fit there. Just sit on the bench. That's a 55-inch. She'll be like, no, I watch TV on that.
Well, you gave away my TV that.
You told me to give it away.
When I first came into the house, John had, and I'm not kidding you, somewhere around 2 or 3 extra TVs. Maybe more?
Well, there was a ancient 2002 era 55-inch projection TV that I was holding on for my uncle, but he never ended up taking it. And then it's like, I didn't know what the heck to do with it. I thought about like tossing it off the back balcony and see if we can let it break apart. And I ended up just taking it all apart, tossing the wood in the dumpster that we had out front, and recycling the electronics.
So as you can imagine, he likes TVs. And so when he got the big TV, the deal was that one of the working TVs had to go. And my TV was from '07, so that was the one that went. It used to turn on in the middle of the day and night on its own. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It was a very old TV. So that one went to Goodwill.
Yeah, so I got a 55-inch flat screen LED in the living room, and when it was perfect size for the orientation, but then we rotated it, and then it became too small, so I got a bigger one.
While I was in England, we got it. It's very nice to watch TV on. I do enjoy it.
75-inch, if you're wondering. Unfortunately, I put the TV mount on the wall because TV's the Visa mount on the back is pretty much always centered. So I put it on the wall center, so no matter when I upgraded the TV, it would still be centered. But then, of course, the big VGO was bottom heavy, so they put it towards the bottom, so I had to move it down like 4 inches to get it to fit.
And so it sat on the floor for a week.
About a week, because I needed help getting it up there.
Yep, and somehow you randomly turned on a bird?
Oh yeah, it's like I wanted to see how they would act, and
The cats.
yeah, when I put on some cat videos with birds, and Beatrice and the kid were like, ooh, ooh, and Trillium got up there and was very fascinated. And then I turned it on when Penny was on the ottoman, and I had to turn it off real quick because she was going to pounce the TV. She's going to just jump right at the TV.
So it was like the first week I had been in England, and I was having a hard time with many things, jet lag being one, and then just being away. And so he put the Nest Cam on the ground so I could watch the cats play.
So you can watch the cats watching TV.
Yup, watching TV, and then we were chatting the whole time. So it was kind of like I was there. And that began Penny's love affair of the TV.
Well, you were kind of questioning the TV until you saw how much the cats loved it.
Of course. I didn't
And
think
you're
we
like,
needed
"Oh,
another
okay,
TV.
okay."
Nor did I think that we needed a 75-inch TV. But I
I was
like
having
it.
trouble seeing it, but the bigger size is perfect for my eyes. Yeah, 75-inch. I got a great deal for it too at Best Buy.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock. And Twix only made it out of the room in an invited environment.
Because the old setup, the couch and the TV were on the short side, or on the long walls. So they were close together. But we rotated 90 degrees, so now all of a sudden they're twice as far apart. And at the distance now, the 75-inch has the same visual aspect as the 55-inch in the previous setup.
Oh, he poops like Penny does. Oh, I hope he's not having trouble.
He's got his front paws on the lip of the litter box. You can see on cam too, because everything's blocking on cam 1.
All right, good
There it
job.
goes. And I don't see any leather. So it looks like he pooped it all out.
God, they're pooping like crazy. I don't see any little rices in them either. So Penny poops exactly like that, but she also poops with one of the front paws up like this. And sometimes she'll have, usually she'll only have one back leg in the box. And then there's the back paw on the lip. That's why it's been knocking over then, I wonder. Remember, it's been knocked over twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they put it off balance. So he's gonna need a wide litter box.
Mm-hmm. We have a short one downstairs.
Did you cover it?
Yeah, I did. God, how many times have you pooped today, buddy?
The dust ball, lint ball.
I think when we give them these, we should just cut the tails off. What do you think? When we bring this in the room, just in case we have another.
Yeah. For a brief moment there, I couldn't see the toy, so it's like, next time we bring Foster's in here, let's just cut the tails off. I was like, what? Like, no.
Okay, so Lizzie says that's how he did tip it over last night. Okay, I thought it was that he had stepped on it. Huh, so I wonder if we should change out the litter box then tomorrow to that.
Smaller?
Well, no, we have that big, shorter, wider one.
Hmm.
That's a little bit more.
Which one was tipped?
It was the green one, which makes, and it also didn't have a lot of litter in it.
I'd say if you pinch it between the wall and the bigger litter box, it luckily won't tip.
Okay. Yep, pooping with privacy is overrated. I recently found that out now that I have a partner.
It's entirely her fault. It wasn't too long ago, you left the door open, so I just walked by and screamed.
No, I'm talking about our trip to Tennessee.
Oh. Next subject.
Uh-oh. Watch out, Penny. You see, he does that posturing with his heady.
Yeah. Like Trillian does the same thing with new kitties.
Okay, I don't really want you to corner her.
I call it the little bulldog walk.
TMI,
Yeah.
of course.
Everybody's going TMI. Trillian no longer thuds towards the bathroom when I need to go.
Oh my gosh, talking about TMI, that brings up a very good story. So I used to manage an apartment complex. Okay, oh, whoa.
It sounds like a story we shouldn't hear.
No, it's a funny story.
She's talking about the last story.
Oh, so
just a little background. Fosters talking to other fosters. When you foster as long as I have, you have very little qualms talking about poop. Other people may still have those qualms. You may continue.
Oh, so anyway, we got invited to this dinner, and it was for my apartment complex because I managed an apartment complex at a home, and there are totally 100% non-pet people, like no dogs. There was one other person with a cat there, and we all sat down, and it was a casual dinner, but at a very high-end house. And so we all sat down and we're having dinner around the table, and John proceeds to start talking about his cats because he was asked, I guess, about the cats because they all knew. And he then proceeds to tell his story about Trillian.
And I can tell you guys real quickly about that.
It's okay, honey. I want to get her out of here.
Yeah. Penny spooked. She got spooked by the door. You're not helping, Zuko.
It's okay, honey. You're doing good.
It's like whenever I go number 2 downstairs, as soon as Trillian has any sense that I'm using the bathroom, I can hear her thudding down the stairs trying to get to me real fast. And it's like, so... yeah, that was the story. So
he was telling a story about him pooping and how she likes to go in his pants at dinner.
No, I didn't say nothing about going in my pants. She likes to run down the stairs, thudding the whole way, and then come see me because I'm at a captive height and on the toilet and all.
Yeah, but you did say she always has a way of knowing that I'm going number 2. But if I'm going number 1, she doesn't run down the stairs. But if I'm going number 2, she runs down the stairs. And again, sharing that story over dinner with her plates, and
everybody got quiet.
Yeah, very, very quiet.
And then one guy says, "Well, now there's a visual." And then it clicked in exactly who my audience was, and I turned quite red.
Yes, and everyone died laughing. Yes, I think I told this story at the Kitten Cam because it was quite entertaining. What? You just chased Penny out of here.
I want to come back so I can chase her out again. You see, now, pet owners, people watch kitten cams, multiple cat owners, they understand that. They think it's funny. There's nothing wrong with it. But with a whole bunch of high-enders that don't own pets.
And then as they were leaving, they're like, well, we really enjoyed your stories. It was very, very funny.
It's like people who know me know that. I don't blush easy. I think that was beet red.
Oh, he's beet red. And I was like, I turned to my friend. I don't think, were we engaged? No, we weren't even engaged yet. And I was like, and my friend next to me had a cat. And I'm like, oh my God, that's my boyfriend.
She was aghast.
No, I wasn't. I was dying laughing. And it was just very, very funny.
She was mortified.
I was not mortified.
I was after one.
You were mortified. I was laughing. Everyone was laughing. Yes, it's definitely like a room full of parents with toddlers versus the rest of us. What are you doing? Yeah, Penny really got really upset.
Mm-hmm. Well, she was sniffing somebody underneath the door. No,
it was the bag. The bag's right outside the door. And she didn't know what it was.
Yeah, and then you touched her and she went, boing!
She did a trillion popcorn. You think this
trillion still, popcorn's quite easy. If something new out there, like I trimmed her clothes the other day and I'm like alternating between the cats, so it's still sitting on the ottoman. She jumped up there to get her food because we feed her on the ottoman, and she about popcorned So she got up there and saw the tweezers. It's like, you know, those videos with the cucumber, which we never done. But it's the same reaction.
Yes, I have a couple of tattoos.
Yeah, I might try using that as that secondary monitor because I can make the chat bigger.
One here, one there, and then...
You're going to have to stand up for that one.
Oh my god, look how cute they are. And then this one. I'm sorry, say again about what are you doing with the monitor?
If I turn that into a secondary monitor to the computer, I can put chat over there and make it bigger.
Because you want to be able to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the point.
Well, I want to see the, like what they're seeing.
Yeah, I could do that too.
Oh my goodness. Your tummy has healed up so much in the last week. Are you guys sleepy? Are you ready for night nights?
He is.
Are you guys ready for night nights? Can you not eat anything tonight or dump anything over? Kisses?
They like your cat.
Oh, good. Aww. Yeah, the cat one's not really completed, but after 4 hours on the table, I was done, and I've just never gone back.
It looks completed.
Yeah, yeah. And it's supposed to be Mount Rainier. I don't know if you could tell that on the top of it.
It's supposed to be on this side too.
Yeah, so I think the guy wanted to fill it in and put green all around here. I think it is here. Zuko, are you okay? Do you know your name? What do you think, Dad?
Is it time to let you try to let them escape?
It is the magic hour. I'm gonna put that away. You guys want to watch some birdies? Oh, David suggests putting a mirror on here so that you guys can watch.
We really shouldn't rebroadcast other people's videos. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Twix makes no promises of anything. He has eaten so much in the week that he's been here. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's mostly, the cucumber thing is just mostly about something unexpected, something being behind them. Something that they're not used to seeing, which would be a cucumber. Or in Trillian's case, anything and everything. Yeah, it's only got it that way because the cable's a little too short for it to be in the middle. Where you going, boy?
I think there's a toy under.
No, I just got overstimulated him all of a sudden.
Oh, jeez. I guess I'm hearing that the 1:30 in the morning is the prime viewing time for activities.
Should we leave the light on one night?
Yeah, we're gonna leave the light on. So, excuse you. What are you guys doing? Where do we want to put this?
Right there.
Well, I feel like they're gonna do something with
Put
it.
it in the drawer. Oh, they do something about it, we find another place.
Can we do an inspection too of anything they could bite and get into? Oh, here, what, are these the command strips or no? These are not them,
Those are some of them.
but not the
I
ones
think
that
those are
you
the
need.
ones I'm gonna try to put it on the corner of the roof.
Okay, but not the one that you need for that
No, not for the living room.
picture frame. You just smacked his tail against my glasses.
We just turned on the TV again.
Look how cool he thinks he is. You think you're cool? Trouble. Trouble. So you think, I don't know if I feel comfortable doing this out now.
Don't leave it out.
Because look,
Problem solved.
there's another one somewhere around here. You guys like this guy? Oh, what about this guy? Boop, boop.
You do.
Might be under the.
Well, it's fine then.
I think they're like pooping twice a day. I think they're pooping a lot. Do you have my phone too?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You save the thing tonight.
Okay. All right, guys. Enjoy the kitten. Oh, look at Zuko. All right, Twix, he's ready. It's like we got paw prints to earn. No, you gotta at least make an effort. to
No, I
not let them do
don't.
it.
Well, I do it differently than you do. So here, you can take that. I'll
It's
take
like we
this
don't
guy.
do kitties.
Oh my god, I have a feeling I'm going to be back in because I don't think they're going to want to go say Penny.
Okay.
Don't let her in. Okay. Good night. Enjoy the whiskers and have a perfect night.